G'day guys, Luke here, welcome back to another video. Today's video is the December reptile room update. Let's get into it. In this little tub houses my two Red-eye banded knobtail geckos, Salt and Pepper. Salt the other day laid a second clutch of eggs. Here she is, chilling out here, waiting for her food to come. I think the first clutch is infertile, but the second clutch is fertile, which I'm quite pleased about. So there's a water bowl here, a couple of hides, another hide back here with Pepper, the male, just relaxing, keeping warm. Where he sits is about 30 degrees Celsius, while that side is 33 degrees Celsius. Down here is about 25. And that's it really. Moving on. In this enclosure houses my Nova Scorpion Steve, who's currently in the burrow, which I can't really see him. Well, you can see him, but it's very hard to see him. I'll just see if I can get a bit of photo or video up for you guys. That's the water bowl, a couple of hides, fake plant. Let's see if I can get him. There he is, curled up at the back there. There's a dead cricket in the way, so I have to get out somehow. That's Steve. He's usually black and yellow, but since with the light on him, it makes him glow, which I think is quite a cool feature to have. In this 3 foot by 2 foot by 1 foot enclosure houses my pair of Pygmy bearded dragons, Bam Bam and Pebbles. This is Pebbles, and this is Bam Bam. They are where they're sitting currently is about 33 degrees Celsius on top of a brick, which they're hiding as well. Sand, I've got the sand is a substrate. A hide here, couple of rocks, hammock, a cooler hide down here, which is about 25 degrees Celsius. Water bowl, and fed on carrot, buck toy, apple, and sometimes strawberries and banana. Moving on. Almost forgot, guys, that the heating I've got is a 60 watt heat globe with a UVB. In this 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot enclosure houses my lowland blue tongue Blaine, who got early this March. So he's sitting on a wooden hide that I made for him. Couple of rocks. He's fed on buck toy, chicken and turkey dog food, apple and carrot. Watered bowl over here. A spider plant here, a fake plant. You got newspaper up under there. It's got UV and a 100 watt heat globe. That's Blaine. This is Chris, who's my black-headed python. Just freshly shedded last night, so she's all freshly coloured. Now she's in a 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot enclosure with a 70 watt heat globe, a termite hide, big stick, water bowl, couple of rocks and fake plant, and a background to it. She's also fed on Reno rats, and she's about a year old now. Moving on to the next animal. If you guys have not yet followed me on Instagram or subscribed to my new Motorsport channel, please do so. The link to those will be in the description down below to see more content that I'll probably post either on Instagram or on my Motorsport channel when I have a chance. So he's Rex, my male central bearded dragon, who's in a 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot enclosure. It's got a fake rock up here, which gets about 30 degrees Celsius, 60 watt heat globe, foam back wall, couple of fake plants. Down here we get about 30 degrees Celsius. Hey buddy. He sleeps in there at night. He's fed on apple, carrot, buck toy, strawberry, and banana. Water bowl. There's his hide, UV, and a couple of sticks for him to climb on. So that's Rex, the male central bearded dragon. In this 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 2 foot enclosure houses my two female blonde spotted pythons, Superstar and Graham. Graham is fed on extra large mice just to fatten her up a bit. She also just shedded too, so nicely presented for the video. Put that back on top of her. In here is Superstar, my other girl, who was my first reptile that I got. I feed her regular size adult mice since she's quite chubby and she's not really liking the light. So 3 hides, four hides, one that I built. Fake plant in the middle, stick, rock, water bowl, and a 100-watt heat globe. That's the enclosure. Moving on. I do apologise to you guys if this video seems to be rushed. Nothing has really changed for the last year, but if you guys want to see a full depth video on how I set up most of my enclosures, the link to the playlist will also be in the description. So here's Akko, who's in a 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 enclosure. Nice big water bowl for her to swim in or sit in since she's quite long. Sitting on a couple of rocks, bit of a wooden slab, a little stick, a plant, fed on buck toy, apple, carrot, and chicken and turkey dog food. Hammock for her to sit on, nice big stick, and a fake background. Bit of a 60-watt heat globe up in there, and a UV strip, which sets up the enclosure with the core brick substrate. Going next to her, in a 1 foot by 1 foot enclosure, houses my little female jungle carpet python Molly. Here she is, not really happy. Fed on hopper mice. Nice big hide here for her. Paper towel, rock, water dish. She's coming down to bite me. From paper towel, she's a bit sick at the moment. Respiratory infection, but she is getting better. And the camera's not focusing on her little head. There we go. Go back in. She's got a couple of sticks that she will sit on the perch underneath the UV. And there's a heat mat under there keeping her nice and warm. It's 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosure. Houses my 2 eastern blue tongues. By the way guys, Akko will be going in here soon, while these guys will be put into another wooden enclosure that's the same dimensions. But the reason why Akko's going in here and they're going there is because water and wood doesn't mix well, so we decided to put it in the glass one once I fix it up a bit and make it blue tongue proof. These guys are my eastern blue tongues. Got a cool hide over there. Fed on the same stuff as Blaine, which is apple, buck toy, carrot, dog, chicken and turkey dog food, water dish, fake plant, couple of rocks, a fake one and a real one, and a hide that I built for him. This is Blue, I believe. No, it's Bo. So Bo's the older one out of the two. These guys are siblings, pretty sure they're both male. And then here's Bluey, who's a slightly smaller sibling, but still a bit of a cheeky blue tongue. So that's them. Moving on to the last couple of animals. In this 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosure houses my male coastal jungle carpet python Murray, who's fed on medium rats. Down here's got a hide, water bowl, plant, his hammock, nice branch for him to climb up on, his rock ledge. He's a 6 foot long, or about 5.10, getting close to 6 feet. So he's got a UV strip and a ceramic heat globe. He is a hybrid, he's a crossbreed between a jungle and a coastal. Above him is my juvenile male one-spotted python Emma. He's just chilling right there. Unusual to see him out. He's feeding on adult mice. And he's got a couple of hides. Nice big stick for him to climb on. A couple of rocks for him to help shed. His water bowl. So a happy camper. Focus please. There we go. And he's got a 60-watt heat globe in there, or above him. So that's it for the reptile room, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Well, that's a bit disorientating, those lights. Any comments you have, please ask away. And I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.